Hiya Year 4, how we doing? Mr. O here, hello, and I'm going to be doing a couple of music lessons with you for the next 2 weeks, possibly more, possibly less. We don't know what we're doing yet as regards going back to school. It's looking like we're all going back in a couple of weeks, so you might be seeing me back in the classroom. We'll see how things go. In the meantime, we're going to have a look at learning a song. And the song we are going to learn is Songbird by Oasis. The reason I've chosen this song is because it'll take about 2 weeks to learn it. And so today I'm going to take you through the chords and how many bars of each chord we play. It is known as one of the most famous 2-chord songs ever written. Only 2 chords in it. And the 2 chords are G and E minor. So what I'll do, I'll keep flicking between the chord charts to show you how to play the chords, because this is for ukulele, guitar and keyboard. There's going to be 3 instruments for this. If you've not got a guitar or a ukulele at home, I know an awful lot of the Year 4s have, but if you haven't, then you can, if you've got maybe an iPad or a tablet, you can download little piano keyboard apps very simply and play along on keyboard. Right, let's have a listen to the chords. Now, I'm not going to put the actual song on. I want to let you research that. Research. How do you spell research? I'm going to let you research that yourself, and you'll get a hang of how the song goes. So it starts on G and it does this. Then to E minor. Back to G. Guess what comes in next? E minor. And then we go back to G. And that's it. I know you might sort of say, oh, only 2 chords. But like I said, we haven't got that long to do this. I would hate to sort of get part way through it and then having to stop. We'll go back to school and start something new. So we might as well just pick something that we can do in that couple of weeks. Right. Let's have a look at the first slide. The first slide is it's the chord G. Now the key with this is work within your means, work with how well you think you can actually cope with this. If you think you can play the full G chord on guitar, fantastic, but if you struggle, then you could just maybe go with the red note. You see all the dots are on the fretboard telling you where to put your fingers. We've done this in the classroom loads of times anyway, so these, I know these will be quite familiar to you, these little boxes. So go with one note, go with string 1 fret 3 if you want to, or string 6 fret 3. Yeah, fine either way. And then build up, maybe introduce 2 fingers go on string 6 fret 3 and then string 5 fret 2. Just hit those 2 and then build up to the full chord. Don't sort of go, oh, I want to play the full chord and that's that, because you'll really struggle. Anybody who has guitar lessons with me will know that we always take things nice and steady, build up, work within your means, and that is the route to success. Anyway, ukulele. Now the G chord on ukulele is a familiar chord, but it is tricky. If you look at the slide, go for the red note first if you're struggling. Just go for the red note, you'll be fine with that, and build the other notes in as you go. Keyboard. Again, keyboard, you've got a red note which you could start at. I feel like going keyboard, the red note, keyboard, add a very shiny note, because it's red. I don't know. That's what's going through my head at the time, and I don't know why, but it doesn't matter. That's just me being weird. All right, keyboard, the red note keyboard. Right, so start with the red note and then add another blue one as you go along. You've got the name of the notes. You've got G, you've got B, and you've got D. Try not to play them with two hands. Play them with one if you can. That's a challenge for you. Play them with one hand. And start with one if you're not that used to playing keyboard. And then add another finger, maybe go start with G, or the red note, then go with the next blue note, which will be B, and then add D when you're ready. Either way, it'll work, it'll fit with everything that that we're doing. Right, next chord is, the next slide is E minor. And a lot of ukulele players go, oh no, we're playing E minor. But if you make the shape, if you make the G shape start again, said every instrument other than ukulele. If you make the shape on ukulele, which I'm doing it on guitar, but it's kind of the same, exactly the same shape. The E minor is strings 1, 2, and 3, and it goes string 1 fret 2. And hang on a minute, I've got a finger already down when I'm playing the G on string 1 fret 2. String 2 fret 3, I've got a finger on that one as well. So actually don't take the G shape off. Don't do this. The G and E minor, it's that. Oh, this is hard, this is really difficult. Do this. I know I'm showing you on guitar, but just pretend it's a ukulele. Little finger, that stays there. No, don't move that. And your little finger is going to go on string 3, fret 4. Leave the other fingers down. Okay? And all of a sudden, the G to E minor on ukulele is really easy if you can hold that shape down and then put your little finger down. Remember this, I'm only showing you on guitar. Why am I showing you on guitar? Because I'm too lazy to get the ukulele out. Now year 4s, you're clever enough to work this out yourselves for the ukuleles. Okay, so that's the good way of playing E minor on ukulele after you've played G. Guitar, it's just strings 4 and 5 at fret number 2. There we go. Now if you really struggle with that, what you could do is this. You could play the nice easy G, which is string 1 fret 3, and you're strumming strings 1, 2 and 3. Did I just say that? And then for the E minor chord, if you want the easy E minor chord, take your finger off. Carry on playing the same 3 strings. Take your finger off. Don't take it miles away because you've got to go back down again. There you go. So that's a lovely easy change from G to E minor for guitar beginners. Keyboard. For you now, you're going to move to E, and then you've got G, and you've got B. So again, this is very similar to a G chord. It's like on ukulele, there's only one note different. But if you want to pick your shape up and move it, and start with your first finger on what's called the root note of the chord, which will be E, then you'll find that your shape is the same. It's just picking your shape up and moving it forwards and backwards. Okay? So what I'll do is I'll strum the chords for a little while, and then we will have a go at sort of swapping through the chords. And then next week we'll have a look at a slightly more in-depth strumming pattern and a couple of bits we can do to make the sound song a bit more interesting. Make the sound song a bit more interesting. I've not quite got that right, have I? Make the song sound more interesting. Oh, that's it, of course. All right. So let's have a little strum through the chords. All right. I'll count us in, and just go for one strum in the bar. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, then change 2, 3, 4, and change 2, 3, 4. Change. That's all we need to do for now. If you want to push for strumming 3 times in the bar, push for strumming 3, but don't do it until you can do it twice, and don't do 2 until you can do 1. It's all about being in control of your own way of improving. All right. Okay, here we go. I'll pop the slides up, and I'll be in the corner somewhere strumming away. After 4 nice and steady, and I'll tell you when to change to E minor. Here we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Ready? Change. 1, 2. Here we go. And E minor. 3, 4. E minor. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Back to G. And G. 2, 3, 4. G. 2, 3. Maybe try 2. 2, 3, 4. Back to E minor. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Back to G and stop.